waiting. And there we go. Let us Twitter this out. Let's see who's first in the chat today. Clipboard. Tweet. Have not even looked at the market today. Let's go and get that over there, get that over there. My God, what happened to PROG? PROG running up today? I don't know where it started, but looked like it had zero excitement to start the day. Zoom. A little bit of a gap down there. Morning, Paul. How's it going, man? Well, actually, afternoon. It's been one of those days. This morning was just stupidly, insanely busy. Had a crack on some main line. And as long as I was taking down an area to change out some main line, I went ahead and changed out the fitting before and a junction, a tap where the household side ties into the main line, and there's a lot of work this morning. I was listening to Claybro's stream for all of about 5 minutes at the beginning and 5 minutes at the end. It's just... And of course, I was on a conference call with some other maintenance guys, so just a really, really busy morning. That's also why we're kicking off a little bit late here. It's already almost 1:15 here in Minnesota. AMC, a little bit of a gap down. Piece of cake. Yeah, it was a piece of cake. It was just more annoying than anything else. Just got out there, was going to do the regular fix on it, and just decided that the piece of equipment that I changed out, it was old, outdated. We're probably talking 15, 20 years old. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and update that and get a new one in there. Oh, where are we? We are there. So yeah, it's sounds like it's a pretty red day in the market. Like I said, I haven't really looked at anything. Looks like it's doing a fairly good recovery though. From where it was, at one point I was down almost 13% on the day, and just looks like everybody's starting to fight back. Picked up a few AMC in the high 14s. Hey, that's good. If you got it in the high 14s and we're knocking on the door 17 right now, that's definitely good. I don't like these red candles coming in here at the end. Looking at it, yeah, PROG's recovering. AMC, everything. Again, I've said this before. When you see your favorite stocks down, especially if you only pay attention to, if you're only paying attention to GameStop, AMC, PROG, if you only look at 2 or 3 stocks, it's easy to see those red and get upset and like, man, they keep shorting us, they keep doing this, they keep doing that. But then you go and look, and gee, that's the S&P 500. It looks almost the same as AMC. Oh, there's the NASDAQ. It looks almost the same as AMC. There's the Russell 2000. Now, the Russell looks like it traded a little bit more sideways in comparison to the S&P 500. because S&P looked like it had more of a gradual down, where this had a beat down and a little bit of a pick me up, trading sideways into a little bit of a downward, pick me up, downward, and been picking up since then. No plowing today, so I had time to watch the computer. Oh, that's cool. Well, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Because I know, if you're under contract where you get paid, you get paid for the season regardless of how much plowing you do, then no plowing today is a good thing. But if you get paid by the individual day, well, that's what I want. Yeah, okay, let's get that IWM back up. I could do this, by splitting them, but for people who are watching on smartphones and stuff, if I've got, multiple graphs up there, it can be harder to see what's going on. That's the reason why I run one graph on the screen, just so everyone can see better. It kind of makes it harder for doing comparisons. So if you look down, we had downward recovery. So let's see if we got the same thing on the SPY here. Yeah, it wasn't as much downward, but it has the same pattern to it. It just looks like the SPY held up a little bit better. Good thing all contracts. Hey, yeah, that's So it looks like out of everything I've got, looks like uranium's doing good. Uranium has recovered. It's already in the green for the day. Iron Mountain looks like they're doing good. Iron Mountain's a storage company. Storage, information management. It's a cloud storage. And I actually went for Iron Mountain. That's rather neat. We'll pull that ticker up. Just kind of, it's one of those days in the market. But as you can see, Iron Mountain, they suffered the same gap down and a little bit of a push. This matches what you're seeing on all the indices, but it actually has come up a little bit faster. It's made a quicker recovery than the rest of the market in general, and that's why it's running green on the day. Just barely, but it's still running green. So uranium, cloud storage, and the other one doing good. Actually not looking like the rest of the market is Global Water Resources, which is it's the one actual utility. Now I've got some like Energy Transfer, I've got some electric companies and stuff like that. So Global Water Resources, what does it have the current price listed at? Cursor's right on the edge. 14.97. So that one's just barely green also, but it looks like it's picking up a little bit higher. Just not a whole lot of excitement on this one because it's a utility. There's not. I hold this one just as kind of an out of the way dividend collector. I think it's got a 2.2 or 2.4% dividend on it. Pays monthly, and wait a minute. Why did that's why it looks weird. Okay. So yeah, there's the start of the. I don't remember zooming in, but apparently it zoomed in at some point. So I thought that entire chart was the day. As you can see, they don't have a lot of excitement going on. There's not, and that's kind of in a dividend grabber in something, especially in the utility sector. It's nice to have something that doesn't move around a lot. There's something that, for the most part, can stay pretty stable. Of course, no actual recommendations or endorsements of stock, but if you can find something, find something in energy sector, find something in water sector, some kind of utilities, especially utility that pays dividend. And Global Water Resources, this is actually, this is a water company down in Arizona. So, middle of the desert, a water company, you figure they would do pretty good in just about any market. Unlike, what's that one that everyone, always jokes about SNDL, the company that cannot even sell weed in prison. Looks like they're up on the day. So that's a rather interesting one. I think I've got them on my alert. I want to actually check secondary graphing on it. Okay, they are red for the day, but see, why is my zoom getting funky? That's a nice little pick me up at the end. Where's the gap down? Oh, hey, come on, zoom. Oh my goodness, this is just... Any way you cut it, that doesn't look good. Hey, welcome Russian bot. We have a Russian bot in chat. And no mods hanging out. Well, that just ain't right. Hey, Paul, you ever put anyone on timeout before during a live stream? How is GameStop doing? GameStop, much of the same. GameStop's under $100 a share? Oh my goodness. That is absolutely insane. GameStop drops much further. I'm going to have to start picking up some shares of them. How is their volume looking? That's, Oh, you never have viewers? So yeah, if you click on the Cyrillic writing, or on their name, or on what I typed in, it'll bring up the different things you can do if you wanted to go ahead and time them out. I figure you're in here every day. Yeah, your very own wrench. Yeah, you're in here every day. You certainly are. Of course, Simon's always in here. Hey, there's Toad. Just got from working in Cambridge. Ooh. Now, Cambridge, that is the university that Stephen Hawking was at. I believe it was Cambridge. Yeah, just I was talking about, people are consistently in here. But Paul is always in here. He's like, guaranteed to be the one guy that's in here. And then Toad pops in. Yeah, GameStop. Oh my God, that is I can remember before Christmas GameStop being up in, I think, the 210, 220 range. And here we are dropping below 100. I mean, this is just... There's only so much... I think so. I'm not intellectual enough to set foot on campus. Oh. Well, certainly you are intelligent enough to set foot on campus, Toad. Reminds me of the movie The Princess Diaries, where the high school girl finds out like she's royalty or something like that, and there was this really, really cool chauffeur who looked after her, and he had like one of the greatest lines I've ever heard. And I think it's actually a quote by someone famous, but never bothered to look it up, but no one can make you feel inferior without your permission. So you certainly are intelligent enough, Toad. have you seen Cambridge University? Never actually seen. I might have seen pictures of it, but I've never been to England. I thought about going to England when I lived in Germany, but never was able to make it that far over. My goodness, GameStop. Just trying to get me to buy shares, aren't you? AMC seeing a little bit of a pullback. Getting down around 30 on the RSI. PROG, that just sideways. Oh, speaking of, we are on PROG right now. This is thank you guys for reminding me that we're on PROG. So we have to make some changes on PROG here. So what we need to do is go in, grab our yellow line. We're gonna have to. Y'all know me with my. I can't stand to. Paul is asking, what is a good price to get in on GameStop? Yes. Yes, definitely. Oh, we're still too low here. Dink. There we go. So we have a new yellow line on PROG. It is a great and monumentous day. Monumentous? Is that the word? Is that the word I'm looking for? So what we're going to do... Go ahead and grab a couple of these. Let's get this red line on PROG. I'm half wishing AMC drops to $1, then MOAS begins. Oh yeah, that'll be... If we hit $5 on AMC, I'm going to be doing everything I can to secure as many shares as possible. All right. So we're going to drop that down to there. I don't know what levels I'm doing here yet. I'm just kind of trying to figure this out, because it's just I'll leave you right there. You right there. And split the difference in there. 35. Okay. Yeah, we'll call it 35. So, you know, these lines have to be nice to Paul, otherwise get a permaban. Nobody gets permanently banned on this channel. So y'all know me with my lines, and you'll also know how I can't stand it not being right where I want it. Oh. So we're going to drop this down to 90 cents. 90 cents is our red line. We're going to go $1 even. And these are, these lines aren't for anything other than me looking for day trade, swing trade potential. We're going to drop you down to $1.10. So I'm going to set these where I want them, and I'm going to go back and I'm going to zoom back out and look and see where everything is, and see how they look as far as what I'm looking for. And I'll also walk through kind of my thinking on how I plot all this out. All right, let's see. I know I've missed a bunch of stuff in chat here. Oh, hang on, I gotta. Okay, cool. Nothing's changed on my work route. All right, Cambridge, good price on GameStop, yes. Half wishing AMC. Average on your average on AMC is certainly a lot better than mine. I'm still in the 38 range on my average, but I'm always working towards averaging down. So we've got 90 as kind of a super low. In fact, let me have we gotten down to, okay, not any time recently. We did run down touch 65 here back in August. All right, so how well can we see on this? Okay. Well, which question did I miss on Paul about? Paul said, "What is a good price to get in on GameStop?" And my answer was yes. I did not miss the question. This is the range we're in right now on GameStop. This, like I said, just not too long ago, before Thanksgiving, GameStop, I thought it was around 200 to 220 a share, somewhere in that area. So yeah, this is I don't remember ever seeing it this low before. Yeah, that's right, Toad. The answer to that is yes. What is a good price? Yes. What is a good price? So we go back to, when was this? November 23rd. This was a close at 213.90. Or is it, am I on the day? Yeah, I'm on the daily right now. The high for this day was 252. We got the 255 ahead, but when this decline started, okay, going off the highest tick off, going off the last green tick before, we had a high of 249.64. Now, as you can see, if you look at GameStop, I have brackets built for GameStop also. I went through, and when the push was starting, and when everything was going down and nothing was sitting in good place, I was trying to find good places for it to stop, and where discount windows would open up. This whole thing in between the 161.84 and 136.50, basically 136.50. This would have been like a prime place to buy, because it looked like we were going to start holding a channel. So I was looking like, this would be this would have been the really good discount area to buy in. This would have been the low end discount, and a run back up into this zone and a breakthrough. If it would have broken through this upper zone, that would have been the potentially chasey area. You don't, when stuff starts to run, unless you have the capital aside for when the FOMO run starts and the price starts rocketing. If you blow through this soft upper zone and continue upward, that is a shooting rocket that you don't want to try to catch the tail of. Yeah, it was super high in June, but when I built this out, I was looking as we were falling after Thanksgiving. When we had that entire market downward pressure after Thanksgiving, that's where I was looking for these zones at. So the fact that we are well below those zones, we're in a huge discounted buying zone. Yeah, there's the June right there at 344.66. So yeah, June it was definitely higher, but when I built this out, I was looking to see where can we get some kind of recovery from the Thanksgiving slump when the entire market fell asleep. So yeah, we're in just, for so much in the market right now. We are in such a discounted area right now. It's ridiculous how cheap everything is. So yeah, anywhere. If I had the money, I would have been, jumping in 135, maybe 125 as it continued to go down. But the thing is, it hasn't caught a bottom yet. So I mean, you can sit back and wait for buying pressure to step in and wait for an upward trend to start developing. But right now, you're just in a really, really dangerous area with how it just keeps dropping lower and lower. So, if you're looking for buy and hold, it came down and it looked like it bounced and started to recover. So yeah, some people might have thought this was a good area. Right here, it looked like it was going to start running higher, and then it fell off again today, and back down and set a new not an all-time low, but new relative low that you really have to scroll back to find the last place we hit that level. Let's drop a horizontal in here. So we're going to drop one right there, just to go back and look. So the last time we were at that level was February 24th was the last time we were at this price target on GameStop during that day. And, that is the initial rip, and the come down after that, we dipped down below it, and we ran back up. Yeah, we ran back up on the 24th of February. We fought in this zone for a while. As you can see, this right here, those channels, I believe this is what I ended up building part of that off of, because we were channel bound in here for quite a while, and we ran up again, which is where we got the high in June, which is also when AMC spiked, and then it pulled back and it ran in this channel for a while, and then it was kind of moving in and out of that channel until we got to the fall off in November. I have not seen the Ortex numbers on GameStop, but I know that it is the granddaddy short squeeze candidate going on right now. So yeah, I don't have Ortex. I don't have access to Ortex numbers, but I believe GameStop still has a really high short interest. God, S&P 500 under 430. That's just sad. Nobody else has managed to climb out of the basement today. What was my Moas? No, I'm not amending my prediction for the Moas. I'm still thinking that I'm still calling my 1748 and 81 cents. I'm still calling that. I don't know if we'll get that high, but I certainly see us peaking. I see us getting over 1250. The 1250 to 1700 range is about where I think we'll get to. It really depends, because the first day is going to shake off, and my prediction is that we're looking at probably about a 3-day MOAS. And my prediction is that the first day a lot of people are going to say, okay, I'm up, I'm getting out. A lot of people, there will be people that do that, but there are enough people who are going to stick with it. Hey, DD214, welcome, man. Oh, you mean the date? The notebook that I have, the date prediction written down is actually out in my work vehicle. I know I was looking at middle to late February, just for the reasoning that when people start getting their tax returns back, there'll be more money coming into the market. I think that the slump we're seeing are going to continue until tax season opens up. Once people start getting their refund checks back, I see the market picking back up from there. And I think that will, there are people who are sitting back waiting who may want to get in on AMC, but they're waiting on that tax money. So yeah, I think when the issuing of return checks starts hitting, I think that's could be one of the catalysts, one of the influxes that causes the MOAS. AMC, I wonder if they're on the long scale. They're looking to form kind of a long head and shoulder. I mean, it's real gradual run up. $12.20 over. That's a 90-minute run right there. Hey, DD214, is it just me, or does that almost look like that hand is doing the Live Long and Prosper from Star Trek? Hey, I got a joke for y'all. What is the difference between the stock market and Minnesota temperatures? That's what it was, yeah. Let's see if anyone can get the answer to that joke. Gonna give it just like another click on the market to see if anyone gets that joke. I don't know if Toad was answering that question with the yes it does. The difference between the stock market and Minnesota temperatures. The difference is when the stock market hits zero, it stops falling. I looked today because Paul, the stock market will only fall to zero though. But yeah, I had part of my job involves balancing amplifiers out on the main line, and amplifiers you have to know the temperature on it because they have what's called automatic gain control. Based on the temperature, the amplifier will change how much RF signal it's putting down the line. So you have to know what the temperature is. And I look and I open my phone up looking, the temperature is zero. I'm like, oh my God, we have no temperature. Somebody stole our temperature. It is none degrees outside. Thought that was kind of funny. Oh my God, Shib is such a discount right now. Minnesota temperature will stop at absolute zero. Yeah, so will all reactions and all movement in. Hey, Outdoor Smile, welcome to the live stream, man. Minnesota will go up faster than the stock market. Yeah, we got a whole slew of jokes now off of this. I gotta see, do I have any... Shib is really looking really nice. I might set an order. I might actually look at setting a limit order. At the 2,000 points. I mean, Shib did run through almost down to 17. And again, as you can see, where my average is on it. I just gotta figure out where I can move funds over to it from. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Toad. I've got stuff spread all over between different assets and everything, and any of the option positions I'm in, I've got cash on standby or capital on standby to protect stop losses. So it's kind of, there are times it's hard to shuffle the money around and get it into position to make the moves you want to move. Pull us back to the 30-minute. Not looking that bad on the 30. All right, a little bit of a downward move. Hey, any Assassin's Creed fans out there? I know I am. So I got Valhalla when it came out, and the Norway portion was so boring it was hard for me to really get going on it. Well, one of the guys I work with, he plays it also. He also at launch never made it out of Norway, and he got back into it a couple of weeks ago and started playing again, and said that when you get to England, hey, guest name, how's it going? Welcome to the live stream. He was saying that when you get to England, it's a totally different game. It's a lot more fun. So I went ahead and got back on and hurry up and got out of Norway as fast as I could. And now I'm having so much fun pillaging monasteries in England. I cannot wait for the Ragnarok expansion to get launched, or even for the pre-order to even hit. Because it's supposed to be out in I think March, they said. Yeah, Odyssey was cool. I saw, I think it was Assassin's Creed 2 being played, and never was really into it. My dad had gotten Assassin's Creed 3 back in the day, and I tried it out just a little bit, didn't like it. And then Origins came out, and everyone was saying it's supposed to be like this huge open world, so all right, I'll go ahead and try it. Origins was absolutely awesome, to the point where when Odyssey came out, I didn't even question it. I went out and got it. Absolutely loved playing Odyssey, and now when Valhalla came out, that was like one of the games I was most excited for, because being a big Viking biker cable guy, it's like our Valhalla. Finally, we get some kind of awesome game dealing with Vikings in it, and yeah, I'm loving it now. Yeah, I looked at, checked my crypto wallet this morning, and oh my god, everything's just getting beat up right now. Again, it looks like crypto's recovering just a little bit. Ubisoft games are always on discount. Far Cry, Assassin's Creed Division, Ghost Recon. Yeah, I liked Division 2 was kind of okay. It was an okay looter shooter for the most part. Never played Far Cry. Ghost Recon, I played Wildlands. And it was weird because you're taking over this territory, but you don't, the enemies are still running rampant through there. And that kind of defeats, if you're taking over a territory, you should have like a secure foothold, and you run into the occasional enemy. Not every single town still belongs to the enemy. So I think they really missed on Ghost Recon, at least for the Wildlands. Ow, I got a blister. Kind of like I wish they would do crypto. Yeah, crypto's already started to bounce back. I know most of the ones I was at, they were in negative double digits. Negative double digits, and looking now, everybody is pretty much moving back up towards zero. It looks like Uniswap's lagging behind just a little bit as compared to everyone else. But, everything's on its way back up again. I will tell you, you got into it, I will tell you, the one thing I like about, don't panic sell, yeah, definitely, Paul, do not panic sell. Toad, the one thing I loved about Wildlands, they got their bullet physics really, really accurate in that game, like, just stupid accurate on the bullet drop. I was shocked. I played, I think it was Arma 2. My brother had that game, and after so long dealing with Call of Duty games and Battlefield games, and they're talking, oh, realistic bullet physics. And I get in there on a 308, which is a round that I'm intimately familiar with, and using the same rifle that I've shot before, and the bullet drop is nowhere even close. I'm like, no, this is not realistic. I can't play this game. And then I got on. I was playing Wildlands. And I was just screwing around, like, okay, I know my elevation, I know the weapon I'm using, I know how high up my elevation is, I know how many degrees downward I'm shooting at what range and everything. So I back up, get my shot lined up good, and just, sight in well above my target. Haven't done this is going to be 100% cold bore shot. No warm up shots or anything. And just go set my position and let one round off, and boom, headshot. Just like, yep, that's exactly where that bullet placement was supposed to go. And I'm like, okay, they nailed the bullet physics on Wildlands. I'll definitely give them that. Doge just keeps, everything is just so on sale right now. Why can there not be more money? Oh no, don't want those. There's Link. Link is recovering. Yeah, this is when I saw that huge double-digit pullback. This is what I was seeing right in there. There's Uniswap. Uniswap's starting to come back, but hasn't come back as much. Litecoin's running up nicely. Nice little peak right there. Ethereum, same. They're all looking the same. Bitcoin is Chainlink's pulling back just a little bit. Bitcoin is having a nice little run up. They're up 3%. Granted, just under 36,000. Yeah, just under 36,000. Everything just needs to wake up. Oh, some action on Twitter here. Oh yeah, I still, even through all this, if I see stuff I like and I've got free capital, that's the trouble part is, keeping enough free capital. You keep seeing, everything going on sale, and you keep buying, and then the next week it goes even further on sale. So yeah, I'm kind of hanging back and waiting to see what the market is going to do. I'm waiting to see if we get some kind of recovery before I start getting too crazy buying again. But definitely a lot of buying opportunities. Oh yeah, so back here with PROG. Oh, that's Shroud. Shroud just posted something. Yeah, I almost wonder if I start looking at if this should not be a little bit higher. If it dips down below $1.10 to $1, that would definitely be a good place to pick up a lot more PROG. Granted, like I said, everything is just so primed to be bought right now. But yeah, this 110, that is just a really, really good buy. I would love to move my average down into this upper zone. I read that Trade sold all of his AMC. He only makes videos for the YouTube revenue. Oh. It's like, I'll take that and that and that till I'm out of money. Yeah, Paul, that is the way it is. In fact, how bad am I on AMC right now? Yeah, I am actually down 58.12% on my AMC right now. So I'm not even down 60% yet. Why worry, It's going to come back up. Do you guys watch the channel Meet Kevin? No, I do not watch Meet Kevin. I don't even know who Meet Kevin is. Meet Kevin, Meet Kevin. Oh my God. We got another subscriber. We're up to 68 subscribers now. That is awesome. I know Mo G subscribed earlier. He was number 67. I watched some of his stuff. It's only money. What would you do with it anyways? Yeah, that's the whole thing. Everyone, people get upset about, how down they are in the market and everything. And I'm just, until you sell, they're just numbers on a screen. You have not lost anything until you sell. So, meet. Oh, wow. I type in MEE and Meet Kevin immediately comes up. I will... Is my volume turned down? Urgent to investors, watch before Wednesday. I'll go ahead and jump in sub just so I can keep track of it and have a look at it. Yeah, Paul, that's what I'm saying. Nice at 68. Hey, yeah, if any of y'all know people who might be interested in, just supporting a YouTube channel and helping out with the algorithms. Marine Corps Brad, back after hiatus. Welcome back to the world of the stock market. But yeah, if y'all know any people who might be interested in stock market type stuff, or even just willing to support, a new YouTube channel and everything, because we're still fairly new, we're still fairly small. When you get time, very informative. Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely give a look. Like I said, I ran in and subscribed to him just that way. It's on, I don't always have notifications turned on everything, but I'll go through and subscribe to channels just so I remind myself to go back later and have a look at them. And, there's some, I've got some channels I subscribe to that, I leave on there just so I can go back and look at stuff entertaining every once in a while. And then there are channels I subscribe to. I check a couple things out, and I don't like them, and but if they're putting out quality content, I stay subscribed to them. That's the thing. If it's a channel I like, I'll turn on notifications for it. But if I'm already helping out a channel and they're trying to do good things, now if it's a channel it's all negativity and stuff like that, yeah, I'm not staying subscribed to something like that. But AMC fighting at 16. What does the options chain for this week even look like? Let's go to the call side of the house. Call side of the house. Ugh. All the talk about, the anniversary and everything, and where is the excitement? Everyone needs to get all kinds of excited. Of course, there's our 5 mark. There's our 5 mark. 19, definitely seeing a lot of action there. Maybe people are thinking we'll push towards 20 but not quite make it. So they take the 19 just because, it's a little bit easier to achieve. That is just insane, though. How are those February monthlies looking? That's a good question there. Open interest. Oh, that's interesting. They built out a 1650 for the February monthlies. If you look, everything else is solid dollar marks. For some reason, they built out a 1650 for February. No one's taken it yet, so this might have popped in this week. This might be... They might have added this strike in this morning. Because I remember last week when we opened this up and when we were looking at it, we did not have everything. I believe was solid dollar increments. So this looks like they might be starting to build out. I was wondering if they were ever going to do this, build out 50-cent increments on it. Which means this is important because rather than fighting for solid dollar marks, if we can start, battling over 50-cent increments, it makes it a lot harder for the hedge funds to cover all the contracts. Or not just to cover them, but to try and keep us within certain ranges, because all of a sudden there's another range that they have to worry about. But guys, we are getting to that time. I have to head back off to my regular job now. But I want to thank everyone who came by. DD214, Ugandan Toad, Josh Guest Name, Paul, Marine Corps Brat. Welcome back, Marine Corps Brat. Outdoor Smile. It's great to see everyone popping in here and hanging out. Even if it's a red day, I probably won't look at the market for the whole rest of the day, but it was nice just to pop in here, have a look, and try and show a little bit of silver lining to people. So I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Hope if you make any trades in the market that you kill them and make tons of money, and we will continue to hold out for the MOAS where we all want to get to. So everyone have a wonderful day, and I will probably see some of y'all in Claybo stream later on this afternoon. And thank you very much.